I'm David Toman, author of nootropicsexpert.com, and in this video I'm going to share with you what I know about uridine monophosphate as a nootropic, what it is, why we use it, the science behind it, dosage and side effects. Uridine monophosphate is a pyrimidine nucleoside that is one of four components that make up RNA. RNA is a molecular cousin of DNA. DNA are the memory bank for all living organisms. RNA works as a messenger molecule, carrying the blueprint provided by DNA to tiny cellular factories called ribosomes. Ribosomes are in charge of protein synthesis and use the blueprint sent over from DNA by RNA to produce the right protein for the job required. Now, the bottom line is that without uridine to make up RNA, DNA couldn't get the info out for proteins to be synthesized, and life as we know it would cease to exist. Now, our bodies create some uridine, and we get uridine from the RNA of foods we eat, including things like beets, beer, broccoli, fish, mushrooms, oats, parsley, sugarcane, tomatoes, and brewer's yeast. Beer provides some of the highest uridine content in all the foods tested. Now, the problem is most of the uridine we get from food never makes it from our digestive system up to our brain. So we need to supplement with uridine monophosphate to experience the benefits of uridine. Uridine does much more than purely act as a building block of RNA. Uridine acts in the formation of neurotransmitters and the creation of new synapses. Adding uridine monophosphate to your nootropic stack can help improve alertness, focus, memory, learning ability, and mood. Researchers have found that uridine monophosphate alone can improve memory. But stacking uridine monophosphate with DHA and choline works in synergy, increasing the number of synapses, resulting in improved cognition. Well, first, uridine improves memory. Uridine helps boost learning and memory in several ways. Uridine helps the growth of new synapses in your brain. It increases signaling between neurons and assists in the formation of acetylcholine. Now, memory is largely dependent on neuroplasticity, which is associated with the ability to learn and form memories. This process of turning experiences into memories relies on the growth of new neurons, or neurogenesis, and new synapses, and dendrite formation and network reorganization. New neurons, or neurogenesis, are encased in a phospholipid layer made up partly of phosphatidylcholine, or PC. PC is made from CDP choline, which is produced with the help of uridine. Supplementing with uridine gives your brain the ability to create more phospholipids by providing an abundance of CDP choline, resulting in new and stronger neurons. Uridine is a precursor to the formation of CDP choline, which is a precursor to the formation of phosphatidylcholine, or PC. PC separates into choline and sphingomyelin in your brain. Choline is then available to form acetylcholine, and acetylcholine levels are crucial for cognitive performance. Uridine also helps increase synapse formation by enhancing neurite growth. Uridine signals this outgrowth by activating the P2Y2 receptor, which controls neuron differentiation and synaptic protein synthesis. And second, uridine impacts mood. Uridine stimulates the release of the feel-good neurotransmitter dopamine in your brain. Now, phospholipids like phosphatidylcholine, or PC, are required for cellular growth and repair, and specifically for synaptic function. PC synthesis is controlled by levels of its precursor CDP choline, which is produced from cytidine triphosphate, or CTP, and phosphatidylcholine. Now, researchers found that supplementing with uridine monophosphate boosted levels of CDP choline. by promoting the synthesis of uridine triphosphate, which was partly converted to CTP. Now, uridine also enhanced neurite outgrowth with the help of nerve growth factor. The research team found that dopamine release correlated with neurite outgrowth influenced by uridine monophosphate. Increased levels of dopamine have a significant effect on mood, learning, and attention. Uridine plays a critical role in pyrimidine metabolism in your brain. In the simplest terms, uridine monophosphate promotes neuron and synapse growth and DNA repair. Benefits reported by neurohackers include uplifting and stabilizing mood, reducing stress and OCD symptoms, a reduction in anxiety, and modulating and normalizing dopamine release. Adding uridine monophosphate to your nootropic stack helps reduce general cognitive decline. It increases free phosphatidylcholine. It increases acetylcholine in your brain. It increases receptor and synapse densities. It improves cellular phospholipid membrane health, and it boosts learning and memory. Neurohackers report the effects of uridine monophosphate supplementation is most pronounced when stacked with DHA or omega-3s. Uridine monophosphate elevates mood and relieves depression. Feelings of well-being are enhanced, and verbal fluidity, memory, and focus are all noticed at doses as low as 150 milligrams of uridine monophosphate. Now, those dealing with ADHD report that uridine monophosphate increases cognition without causing anxiety or mood changes. This is backed up by science that shows that uridine reduces the side effects associated with medication that affects dopamine and GABA neurotransmission. Others report that uridine monophosphate helps bring clarity of thought. Resolving problems is faster and easier, math is easier, and making decisions from a clearer emotional state simplifies life. The common thread through most reviews on uridine monophosphate is greater success when stacking uridine monophosphate with a choline like alpha-GPC and omega-3s. And this synergy is backed up in multiple clinical trials. We've got plenty of research on uridine monophosphate, but most of the studies and trials have been done using animals, likely because uridine is naturally found in every cell of the human body. It's a key element in a chain of 4 molecules that make up the RNA chain. And since uridine is a natural element, it cannot be patented. So very little money can be made by the pharmaceutical companies since uridine monophosphate can't be sold as a drug. The clinical evidence that we do have for uridine monophosphate strongly suggests that it is a powerful and useful nootropic. Now, I've got more clinical research with links to places like PubMed over on Nootropics Expert if you want to check it out. Go to Nootropics Expert and search for uridine monophosphate or click on the link below this video. I've got another clinical study on how it boosts intelligence. And I've got another clinical study on how uridine monophosphate fights depression. And I've got another clinical study on how uridine monophosphate may help prevent Alzheimer's disease. Recommended dosage of uridine monophosphate for nootropic benefit is 150 to 250 milligrams twice a day. I recommend taking uridine monophosphate with a good multivitamin. That includes the B vitamin group and a broad range of trace minerals, including magnesium. For best results, stack uridine monophosphate with omega-3s that include at least 750 milligrams of DHA and 350 milligrams of EPA. Introduce a good choline source for a couple of weeks after you start supplementing with uridine monophosphate. In other words, supplement with uridine monophosphate for a couple of weeks and then introduce a good choline source. Start with 50 milligrams of alpha-GPC or CDP choline and increase your dose depending on your response all the way up to about 300 milligrams. Now, if you find that the choline supplementation increases depression, stop using choline and try using Alcar as an alternative. Everybody's body chemistry is different. To find the optimal dose of uridine monophosphate for you will take some patience and some experimentation. Too little uridine monophosphate and you won't see any benefit for a long time. Too much uridine and you'll feel emotionally dull and overly focused. Uridine is produced naturally in your body, so is considered well tolerated and safe. Now, taking uridine monophosphate with food may help avoid any side effects. Neurohackers report only minor side effects like a decrease in emotions or feeling like a robot, and this has only been noted at very high doses of uridine monophosphate. If you do not respond well to B vitamins or SAMe, you may not enjoy the benefits of uridine monophosphate. Now, to learn more about the methylation factor involved in this reaction for some people, go to the original transcript of this over on Nootropics Expert for uridine monophosphate, and under the side effects section, I've got a link through to read about methylation here. Uridine monophosphate is available in capsule and powder form. It's water soluble, and you can take it sublingually. Sublingual doses are reported to be 7 to 10 times the equivalent dose compared to taking uridine monophosphate orally. Tricetyluridine, or TAU, comes in capsules and is fat soluble. TAU is up to 4 to 7 times stronger when taken orally compared to regular uridine monophosphate. But neurohackers report that uridine monophosphate is more effective and a better value than TAU. So my Nootropics Expert recommendation for uridine monophosphate is 150 milligrams to 250 milligrams twice a day. And that's my report on uridine monophosphate. If you want to see links to the studies I talked about, go to nootropicsexpert.com and search for uridine monophosphate, or click on the link below this video. There you'll find a full transcript of this video, and you'll find dozens of articles on all the well-known nootropics over on Nootropics Expert. If you have any questions, or you want to share your experience using uridine monophosphate, please use the comments section at the bottom of the review over on Nootropics Expert. I respond to comments and questions at Nootropics Expert usually the same day. And if you want to see more videos on all the best nootropics used today, subscribe to this channel before you leave. I'll be putting up new videos on nootropics and optimizing your brain every week. I'm David Toman, author of Nootropics Expert.